Coming to you live from Southern California, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next.
Welcome your Los Angeles Dodgers.
And taking the ball for the Dodgers, Tarek Skubal.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an
that's off the
at-bat.
plate.
Nick Lofton, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Ball two.
And delivers
Outside,
outside.
that's a ball.
3-2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where if you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his time.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll take a jog around the bases. And the Royals take the lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at-bat to give your team the lead. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Jack Caglione steps in for the Royals.
Hey!
He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to one challenge left. The 0-1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Salvador Perez.
In the air to left center. And that'll do it. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And on the mound for Kansas City in this one, Noah Cameron. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. Singy, the numbers tell us this is an offense designed to swing it. They're not going to force a ton of action on the bases, and so obviously that is one of the focal points that we'll look at.
And you look at the quality of the at-bats because of the fact that the legs aren't a part of this game. They have to be very selective, look for long pitch counts, grinding out at-bats, and really barrels to the baseball because it's a lot easier to jog around the bases than for these players to sprint.
Andy Pajes now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Nope, that's a ball.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Hey! That's a ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's a 1-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Just missed.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. That is the inning. Dodgers down in order. They trail here 1-0. Back here in L.A., second inning set to go. Carter Jensen steps in for the Royals.
Ball.
That one finds the zone, and the count even at 1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
1 up, 1 down.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrating with himself until his next at bat.
Ball inside.
The 1-0. This one in the air center field. And there are 2 outs.
Batting 7, second baseman Michael Massey.
Now it's the second baseman, Michael Massey. And that one hammered. Carrying well. And that one is out of here. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they add a run. It's 2-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Ball 1.
Two down, nobody on. And that is out of play. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fights it off. He'll see another. One, two now. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to Freeman, and that is the inning. And a run to the Royals lead with this homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Bottom of the second, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman.
Left fielder, Tommy Edman.
First
Ball.
pitch way inside a fastball. Ooh.
Straighten him up a little bit.
This one in the air. Lofton settles under this one, and there's one down.
Batting fifth, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Top of the zone for a called strike. And he'll challenge that called strike. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Fastball almost got him there. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next offering is in the dirt. And it stays fair. Around second now, going for 3. The relay, he's in there.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
One down, runner at third. Miguel Rojas at the plate. And a foul ball.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Got him looking. 2 away.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
In there for strike 1.
Nope. That's inside.
That one hammered left field. Carrying well. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and it ties it up. It's 2-2.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here comes that funky Muncie to the plate. Another solid power season. Up the middle, Witt. In plenty of time to first, they get the out on Muncie. And that is that. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. 2-2 game. Back here at Chavez Ravine. New inning getting started. Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals. Skubal back to work.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Close, but call the ball. And that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Outside low, and it's 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one missed.
3.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Yeah.
Now the 0-1.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a 1-2. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Rojas with the throw to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat.
No, inside. Ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That's ball 3.
That's a little bit low. And there's the strike. Tied up here in the early going. Base hit, and that extends the inning.
Up next for the Royals, first baseman Jack Caglione.
That one fouled off.
Ball 1.
Witt off of first with 2 away. Oh, he
Ball
doesn't
2.
get the call. 2-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Step off, throw to
No,
first.
he's
And he's back in on a dive. Two now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two now. And
3.
that's a strikeout looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. 1 hit, 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We are tied 2-2. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Hunter Fiducia. Swings through that. And a strike on the outside edge. Ground ball up the middle. Fires over to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, designated hitter Kyle Tucker.
Ball, that's upstairs.
And the 1-0. Foul ball there. The 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's a 1-2.
Ball 2.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
That's too low. Full count now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they get to hang on to their second challenge. So 2 down, and next for L.A., Andy Pajes. Grounded out his first time.
Aye.
This one smacked out to left center. And the inning is over. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. 3 innings complete. We are tied 2-2. Back here in L.A. as we go to the top of the 4th. Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1.
Well, these Royals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Muncy sends it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Ball.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Check swing, and he went. 1 ball, 1 strike. Out towards right center field. Pajes under it. Out number 2.
Up next for the Royals, right fielder Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte. Fly to center his first time.
Aye.
Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep their remaining challenge. 2 down, nobody on.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
And that one is lifted in the air. Pajes under it. And that is that. So they make short work of him there. We're midway in the 4th. We are tied 2-2. Ready to go, bottom 4. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. That one fouled off. Sliced hard but foul. 0-2 now. Freeman hits it in the air. Marte has a beat on it, and there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Left fielder, Tommy Edman.
Right through there for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
The 0-2.
Ball,
Really
that's
good
too high.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Inside, almost got him. Inside, backs him off again. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Go ahead, run on base. Here's Mookie to hit. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. One away, tie game, go ahead run, stands at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
The rare K for Mookie.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Yep, that ball went out.
Edman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Rips one to right, plays it on a bounce, and it eats him up.
He was all over that one. Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knock. Didn't bring in the run, but he got him that much closer to taking the lead here.
And here comes Teoscar Hernandez for a critical at-bat. On the corner for a strike. Two aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed. That's a really good take. He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. In time. Nicely done. They get out of the jam. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. Back here at Chavez Ravine, we go to the top of the fifth. Michael Massey steps in for the Royals.
Pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. One down.
Up next for the Royals, left fielder Isaac Collins.
And there's a foul ball. All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
0-2 now. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Kyle Isbell.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Check swing, and he went. Strike one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Here's a chopper to short. The throw to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. We've hit the halfway point. Tied 2-2. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
You know, these Dodgers just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success. But at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Check swing, but he went too far. That is strike two. Good job to fight that one off. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2 stays alive. Got him swinging for the K. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
The 1-0. Fiducia wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Here's a 2-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Hit in the air, left field. Collins coming on. 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, Designated hitter, Kyle Tucker.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Kyle Tucker. He's been a great free agent sign. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
2 down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. The 0-2.
Ball, that's out.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Through 5, all even at 2-2. Back here in L.A., close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. So digging in,
Leading
Nick
off for the
Lofton.
Royals, third baseman, Nick Lofton.
Check
Ball,
swing,
that's
he
it.
held up, and that's ball 1.
Well, these Royals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it
Ball
just
2.
doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Good hitters count the 2-0.
Hey!
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all
That's
game.
ball 3.
That one off the mark, ball 3. It's a
Ball
leadoff
4.
walk,
Take your bait.
and that's the go-ahead run.
Next for the Royals, shortstop Bobby Witt Jr.
Fastball
Yeah.
for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're
Ball.
not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at-bat through the count.
And he grounds one to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Jack Caglione steps in for the Royals.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting
Oh,
under
that's
pressure
it.
this year.
The Royals with the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next
Aye.
offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1.
he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Here's a 1-1. That one lifted to left. Edman gets under it. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Royals, the designated hitter, Salvador Perez.
That one's in there. It's 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot. He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
2 on, 1 out. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Ball 1.
Definitely got
that's
the
a
hitter
ball.
conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So that removes their last challenge. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Go-ahead run on base. Carter Jensen will hit next.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. The 1-1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now pitching for
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Cuas.
Leading off for the Dodgers, center fielder, Andy Pajes.
Nope.
Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Craig Kimbrell, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Cruz warming up as well. The 1-0. And that is out of play.
That's a ball.
got him. One out.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. He probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Inside, ball one.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. Witt fires in time.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder Tommy.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. In the air, left side. Collins settles under it. And that is the third out of the inning. Offense held in check there. Seventh inning coming up. We are tied 2-2.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Evan Phillips. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Leading off for the Royals, right fielder Starling Marte.
Hard hit left side. Betts whips it to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Royals, second baseman Michael Massey.
Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Seth Halverson, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Garcia getting loose as well.
Ball, that's out.
All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. And that
That's ball
misses. And it's 3-0. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that's a foul ball. Back to work, 3-2 now. Got him looking, that's a strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Line drive and a base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes, as we talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that, that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Isbell in the box now. No balls and a strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Nope, outside.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
Ball.
And it's even up. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Comes the 2-2. In the air, left field. Edman racing over to make the catch. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time. We are tied 2-2. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-1. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper. Betts hanging in there. He's a tough at bat. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Mookie Betts down on strikes.
Second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Isbell on his way over and makes the grab. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the
Manager out of the
Dodgers,
dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jose Cuas will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Craig Kimbrell.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Fouled off left side. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. In the air to left center, Collins in position. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 8th inning coming up. We are tied 2-2. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Nick Lofton.
Ball.
The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Edwin Diaz, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. There's a strike. That one found hard the other way. The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike three, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And yes, he did. He went around. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Witt wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. So they're now out of challenges. It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Evan Phillips won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Alex Vesia takes over on the mound.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Jack Caglione steps in for the Royals. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Pajes under it. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. We are tied 2-2. Back here in L.A. and at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. Line drive. Isbell makes the grab on the run.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Bullpen action for the Royals. John Schreiber preparing to come on if needed. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Dodgers, designated hitter.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a groundout.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. That pitch gets the inside corner, and it's 0-2. Kimbrel, 37 years young, and he was a third-round pick back in 2008.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Kyle Tucker sends it out, and they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 3-2.
What a moment for these fans. They're going nuts. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Swings through that one for strike 2. On the ground to third. Slings to first, and that is the inning. So they pick up a run of the solo shot and take the lead. Through 8 full, the Dodgers out front 3-2. Last chance coming up for the Royals. Back here at Chavez Ravine, we go to the 9th. Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Looking to get the tying run on base. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. He's got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Here comes the 0-1. Outside with a breaking ball. Check swing, went around. And that's strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Royals down to their final out.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
So it's their last chance in this one. Starling Marte up to hit. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 1. That's a ball.
The count 2-1. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. That line drive isn't going to light up StatCast or anything like that, but it gets the job done. And he just kind of caught it on a weird spot of the bat, but he didn't get cheated with the swing, that's for sure.
Making a move at first, on to run for the Royals, Tyler Tolbert opting for a faster runner as they try to tie this thing up. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers strand the tying run on base to win it.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.